Hi, my name is Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and motivational speaker. It's travel day! What is the safest country for you to travel to if you wanted your first international experience? So what is the safest country for you to travel to for your first international experience? That's a big question, because when you look at the TV and the internet and you're surfing your phone and online and Fox News and CNN, MSNBC and BBC and Guardian and I don't know who else, what do you see? Death, destruction, horror, war zones. Do you see anything like, oh, it's the best place to go? No. You have to look at travel magazines or travel websites. Where do they often show you? Oh, the most expensive freaking places ever. But they never talk about safety, or they rarely do. Because some of the most expensive places ever, like Tahiti, Bora Bora, Paris, London, where else? I don't know, somewhere in Australia, yeah. Bleeping expensive. But they don't talk about the safety, or very often they'll skip that part. Or if there's a safety question, those items tend not to make the list. And if there is a potential safety question, the books and guidebooks and things, either like Lonely Planet's pretty good for hardcore travelers like myself, but they gloss over the safety. Or if it's like, ooh, this is really questionable, then the recommendations to go into a completely guided tour. How do you want to travel? And that's the question. And now let's get into the concept of what is safety. I'm a safety speaker because as a polar explorer and as a polar explorer and mountaineer, safety is paramount. If I get to the top of the mountain, I need to get to the bottom of the mountain. If I trek across Greenland, I want to make it all the way without dying, being frozen in a storm, or whatever. Safety is everything because I don't want to get hurt. I want to come home in one piece. Safety in travel. You could get robbed, shot, mugged, stabbed, killed, car accident, plane crash, shark attack. I don't know, shark attacks happen, lightning. Let me go down the long list that sounds like an insurance adjuster. No offense to insurance adjusters, but you guys got a big long list of everything that happens, and that's why you're an insurance adjuster. But when you travel, what is the most likely thing to have happen? Okay. So let's look at air safety. Is there a chance your plane will crash? Yes. Have there been one or two major plane crashes this year? I think one just happened. Another one happened the year before that. So it does happen. What is the probability of that happening? Statistically, you are far more likely to die in a car accident than you are in a plane crash per passenger carried mile. I don't know. Look at the numbers, but it basically comes down to, in general, you are way safer flying than you are driving. Because in theory, the airline that you're flying with should have a competent pilot and captain and co-pilot and all this safety stuff, versus people driving their car down the road. You don't have a clue when they checked their brakes, looked at their tires, made sure their tires are fresh. They're texting on checking their website, looking at their Facebook, or doing, and blam! Happens all the time. So the physical act of traveling to get somewhere, assuming you're flying off continent, ignore Canada and Mexico. We're not going to talk about Canada or Mexico as the safest places to go to. Mexico, definitely not. Canada, actually, yeah, probably pretty safe. Right? We're getting there. So safety in travel. Okay, so when you arrive at the location, safety in not getting ripped off. I went to Russia. Sucker! Yeah, I got ripped off. I didn't know how the taxi system worked there. I didn't realize, as a Westerner, especially as an American, you really shouldn't take the taxis that you arrange outside or catch on the street. It can be a problem. That's a safety thing. Probably nothing will bad happen to you. Nothing bad will happen, but you'll probably get ripped off. If you arrange the taxi in the Russian airport at Sheremetyevo, inside, you won't get ripped off. But then the hotel I went to and asked, oh, should I get a taxi? And said, well, we can arrange it from here. It'll be a little expensive. But to get back to the hotel, you really should call us and we'll see if you can arrange a car or if you can do a Git, which is the Russian equivalent of Uber or Lyft or Wings. I guess Wings now. So the hotel told me, you got to be careful about that. Oh, yeah, just getting to your hotel could be a problem. Mexico City. Get to the hotel. The hotel immediately brings all the gringos together in my climbing group, and they show us a map and they say, with a highlighter, please do not go out this highlighted zone. This area is very historic and very beautiful, but you don't want to go to the highlighted zone. So the group of us 9, we're like, oh yeah, it's fine. We cruising around. We're having a good time. Hey, let's just go a little bit out of the zone. Whoa! 1 block away, it got dark. People looked at us. We did not get the feeling of, hey, you're welcome here. We hightailed it back. If the hotel tells you, don't go here, do this, in a lot of places, even if you've got a really big group, you probably don't want to do it. And there's a good reason why. So there's personal safety for getting mugged, shot, or whatever. You know, those are very low probability items, but we're talking about safety. So where would you travel first and where would you feel safe? So I consider the thing when I look at safety of travel is if I could send a woman who I knew in my life, friend, family, girlfriend, whoever, and I'm going to send them to a country where I have absolute certainty nothing bad will happen from another person to harm them, rob them, or whatever. There's exactly one country in the world that I would actually send a woman to in my life where I'd have no fear from other people that they will get harmed. Assuming they go to one place, and we'll talk about that in a moment. And what is that country? Japan. What? Not Europe, not Italy, not Germany, not Sweden, not France, not Finland, not Norway. Nope. Japan. Japan is arguably the safest country in the world to travel to. I've got a good friend over there. She's been there, oh my gosh, 16, 17 years. Never a problem. Short, cute, blonde, great looking. Never an issue. Never an issue. If you accidentally left your wallet, why would you leave your wallet on a concrete wall? You come back the next day, high probability your wallet will be there. If your wallet is gone, you will go to what they call a police box in Japan, and chances are somebody found the wallet and returned it to a police box, and you can identify yourself and get there. Take that, compare that to, I don't know, New York City. You so much as hold your wallet, look around, or you have a backpack, purse, or a purse, somebody will run and snag it and take it away. Ooh, that doesn't sound good for America. Go to Rio or Buenos Aires or somewhere. Something really bad could happen to you there, not just a purse snatching. You got to be super careful, especially as a female traveler. You go to Egypt, even a group of female travelers. Nothing bad will probably happen to you. The terrorist things change that, but you'll get harassed like crazy. So is that safety? You got to have some thick skin. But Japan is totally the place if you want to go somewhere and not fear for your life or your personal safety or your property based on interaction with other people. Now, could you get run over, hit by a train, a meteor crash on you? Oh, yeah, I can't affect the God events. But there's one place, and I've been a lot of places in the world. Now, Canada, nothing happens in Canada. You might be surprised. Read the police blotters. Central America, if you're thinking the safest, no. South America, no. Lima was one of the scariest cities I've been in. Central Europe, Eastern Europe, petty theft all the time. Not really muggings, but pickpocketing or group shuffling you around and, whoa, Nicholas jewelry, watch, and your wallet, and gone. Let's see, in Russia, I worked over there. In Africa and Tanzania, my hotel had this gate and armed guards and barbed wire and spikes. Yeah, South Africa. My friends go there and they say it's safe, but Joburg is like crazy dangerous. You don't want to go in the opposite place where you should be. The one place in Tokyo, if you go to Tokyo or Japan, you don't want to go to is the Kabukicho district. Yeah, that's where all the gangsters and mafia around the world hang out. And of course, my friend told me don't go there. And of course, like a moth to the flame. Yeah, of course I went there, duh. But I went there in the day. But as the day started turning dusky and night, people started looking at me differently. And I went in, I saw Japanese only signs, and people started eyeing me. I was like, okay, it's time to leave. So that is the one place probably in Japan, in the entire country, you don't want to go to, but it's not really a great neighborhood anyway, so you don't go there anyway. So if you want to go to a country physically safe, Japan is it. Now, can you read the signs? Are you going to get lost? Are you going to have lots of challenges? We're not talking about is this easy to travel in. We're talking about is it safe to travel in. Easy and safe are not the same thing. No, definitely not. But Japan, if you were ready for some challenging experiences, but spectacular food, and maybe cultural interaction or two, it's impossible to beat Japan. It's the safest place I've been to. I'll do more videos on how to get there cheaply and all that. So watch my channel. I know a super cheap way to get to Japan, a great time to do it, who to connect through. Check out my links below. Check out my other videos. Yeah, travel day. Always providing you tips with how to get around. I've traveled a lot of the world. Not a huge amount of countries, but a lot. I mean, I got a great pin map here, so trust me on this one. As an American, pretty darn experience with traveling around the planet. That is my tip for today. My name is Aaron Linsdau. I am a polar explorer and motivational speaker. Please comment and like on my video. Subscribe to the channel to help me out. Please support my channel on my Venmo, my PayPal, my Patreon account, and enjoy the experience, and just let me know how I'm doing. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching.